Hi, and welcome to the video lesson on area of a circle. Please be sure to have your calculator with you along with your video note sheet. Okay, we're going to begin with just drawing a small circle there at the top, and we're going to put the center, and then we're going to draw in a radius. And this is going to help us visualize what happens when we use the formula. So I'm going to start with A for area equals, and our formula is pi r squared. But sometimes when we have a circle problem, we actually are given the diameter. And if we can recall, the diameter is actually two radiuses added together. So one radius plus one radius is 2 radii. And that means that our diameter is actually equal to 2r. And if we divide by 2, we get r equals the diameter divided by 2. And that makes sense for us because every time we were given the diameter, that's what we would do. We would divide by 2. So keep that in mind, but mostly you need to make sure you have written down that the area equals pi r squared. All right, our first example, the radius equals 4 inches. And using our formula, area equals pi r squared, we're going to go ahead and substitute in the 4. That means the area equals pi times 4 squared. Since we know 4 squared is 16, that our exact answer is 16 pi inches squared. Anytime we discuss area of an object, of a figure, we're going to be using squared as our unit. Okay, now what if I wanted an approximation? I just want to type in my calculator 16 pi. So go ahead and on your calculator, please type in 16 pi. I recommend using the pi button, but you can use 3.14. And we're going to round this to 2 decimal places. So that gives me 50.27. Make sure you rounded that 5 changes the 6 inches squared. So if you are asked for the exact answer, our answer is 16 pi inches squared. If you're asked for an approximate answer, that's when you go to the calculator. Let's try the next one. Area equals pi times the radius squared. That means our exact answer is 10 squared is 100 pi centimeters squared. To the calculator, we type in 100 times pi, and we get 314.16 centimeters squared. Be careful on your rounding. Let's try 2 more. Next one, I'm giving you the diameter. And we said earlier that you have to divide the diameter by 2 in order to find the radius. So our radius is 7 millimeters. So now we can use the formula area equals pi times 7 squared. That means our exact answer is 49 pi millimeters squared. Our approximate answer is 49 times pi from the calculator, and we get approximately 153.94 millimeters squared. Our last example, again, we have the diameter, so we're going to divide the diameter by 2 to give us the radius. And when we divide 25 by 2, it doesn't go in perfect, but that's okay. It's 12.5 or 12.5. Now we will use area equals pi times 12.5 squared. Now 7 squared I could do in my head. 12.5 squared, I probably want to go to the calculator. So 12.5 squared is 156.25. For our exact answer, that's what we're going to write. 156.25 pi feet squared. I'm going to multiply that number, 156.25, times pi to get my approximate answer. And that gives me 490.87 feet squared. There are 4 more examples on the page for you to try, so go ahead and give those a good effort and make sure you write down the exact answer and the decimal answer from your calculator. Great job.